Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. Another free agency signing for Omar Kahn and the Pittsburgh Steelers in what has to be one of their most active first months of the league year in recent memory. We are basically 1 month beyond the start of free agency, and the Steelers have signed 13 contracts, plus the one that should be signed shortly with their latest addition, Tanner Muse. That is almost a contract every other day on average for the first month of the year, and a portion of those were re-signing their own, but that also includes 10 that were not previously with the organization. The roster is evolving before our eyes, and Omar Kahn and Andy Weidl's fingerprints are already all over this roster. Tanner Muse most recently played with the Seattle Seahawks. He was originally drafted by the Las Vegas Raiders in 2020, but didn't stick. He plays linebacker, but most of his career contributions, where he will likely have to make the roster in Pittsburgh, is as a special teamer. 425 snaps on special teams, including 20 tackles, the last two seasons versus just 80 snaps on defense. He originally played at Clemson under Dabo Swinney. He is highly athletic and ran a 4.4 140 at the Combine, and the Steelers dined with him at the Combine that year. So another past connection paying off in terms of connecting the dots on which moves the team might make. That is 3 additions to the inside linebacker group in the last month, as a complete positional overhaul is nearly complete. It is seeming less and less likely that the team opts to address the position high up in the draft, but there are some players the team has shown interest in, so it's not impossible. Another name that many were keeping an eye on, former Steelers edge rusher Bud Dupree signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Jeremy Fowler of ESPN reported that the Steelers were very much in play for Dupree right up until the end, but Bud wanted a 1-year deal and the Steelers wouldn't budge on 2. That, on the other hand, leaves the door wide open for an early edge rusher in the draft. Lucas Van Ness out of Iowa appears to be a popular name that people are linking the Steelers to lately, but there are a number of names in the edge class that you could go at 17, 32, or even 49. A solid third edge rusher ensures you don't have to rely on a player like Malik Reed, as was the case at times last season. Check out the draft profiles on our site to see how our Steelers Depot contributors graded out some of the top edge rushers. Some late-breaking news that dropped just as I was recording this episode: the Steelers have claimed punter Braden Mann off the waivers from the New York Jets. Perhaps there will be a roster battle this summer between Mann and Presley Harvin III. Harvin hasn't lived up to his draft billing, and Mann has out-averaged him each of the last 2 seasons in net punt yardage. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.